player bases, NPCs, resource bases, nothing will stop Sgt.Brick and that cluster buster. Look at this. Brick is literally a one-woman army. So we're gonna go critters left, critters right, critters behind, and now we're just gonna spam. Spam, 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 spam. We're going to take out player bases with only Sgt.Brick. You ready? Let's do this. Who is ready for a show? Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood SkullCrusher, and we've got Sgt.Brick Cluster Grenade, and we're planning on taking out a few player bases with only Brick and the magnificent Cluster Grenade. Level 24, we love ya, Brick. The best kind of explosives are those that explode multiple times. A grenade that at the nearest building not only will explode, but also will pepper the area behind the target with explosive shrapnel. So we're planning on using that explosive shrapnel to pretty much just like bombard the headquarters when we do just send Brick to take out player bases. Just Brick sending it under the coverage of smoke on players' headquarters here. So of course the initial damage is going to be 6,454 here. Our shrapnel count will be 16 here, and the shrapnel damage 646. So do the math here. We'll have all those numbers up on the screen here, but yeah, this is going to be pretty explosive here. So before we do begin here, I do want to make sure that I do have my gunboat energy boosted here. 16%. What's wrong with me here? 40%. 16%. I'm still waiting on perfect GBE statues on Borealis here, but I do have two 17s down here. 17 and 17. Perfect. All right, so we're going to boost that troop damage now, just so I can show you that, unfortunately, I don't believe our troop damage will have any additional effect on our cluster grenade. That troop health will come in handy, though, so we're going to boost that up right now to make our way back over to the hero hut. Also, Brick's health right now is 6,090 plus 4,019, so we are just over 10k on her own health right there, so she is able to take a little bit of a beating there, plus our hero perk being that grenade spammer. So she's actually landing that grenade spammer before the cluster grenade hits as well, which is an additional damage per shot. Again here, 2,010. Do have that TD being affected for the grenade spammer here, so that's really good. That's really good. 2,010 damage per shot plus 3,859. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so once again, the boosting of the TD does absolutely nothing to the initial damage, any stats onto the cluster grenade, but we do have that additional troop health for Brick, and we do have all that additional gunboat energy, so we'll have that total GBE and TH on the screen so you can see what we are sending Brick with here. So we've got Brick, we've got cluster grenade, we boosted our gunboat energy, we boosted our troop health, we have even boosted our troop damage, even though we know it's really not going to make that much of a difference, and I have actually fully boosted my barrage damage plus 50% here because I may or may not take out a key defense or two around the headquarters just to make it that much easier for Brick when we send her to take out these player bases. All right, guys, here we go. So 169 GBE to send Brick on these player bases. So let's go 1, 2. We're gonna go 2 barrages just to take out. Beautiful. You know what? I probably could have gone barrage and artillery considering we do have that barrage damage boosted here. So let's start off with sending Brick, and we're going to go right back to our flare point here under the coverage of smoke. I don't mind eating a couple mines here. Actually, look at that. Good for you, Brick. Literally avoids all the mines. No, just as I say that, she hits one. We will have to follow up with an additional 2 smoke drop here. And this is all about spamming that headquarters. So we're going to flare the HQ right now. Beautiful. We're going to get our critter tossed ready behind. We're going to do that right now. Cycle our shocks left and right, and let's start spamming. Ready? Ready, ready, ready. Oh, God, let's go, go, go. Underrated, underrated. Beast, Brick, beast. Boom. Goes the dynamite. 1 player base down. Brick gets it done. That's crazy. Look at her health. Look at her health. And we got intel. I know Bullet can take out player bases on his own, but that's pretty clutch right there. Now, we do have a CMO that's going to give us a little bit of an issue here, so we are going to try to take out... Actually, we're going to try to take out the CMO, shock launcher, boom cannon, and the flamethrower there. So let's just go 1, 2. Remember, we've got that additional boost coming from that barrage damage there. And looks like we were successful. Nah, only on the shock launcher. I'm hoping 2 artillery will be enough to finish this off here. And it was beautiful. And there's going to be 1 shock mine that we're going to have to worry about right over here. I like it. Brick's coming out. Let's go to our first flare point. Really trying to avoid that shock mine there. Look at that. Just dodging the RL fire. Let's get that next smoke. Next smoke. And we're going to go to our kill zone right now. So let's see if we can stretch this with 1 more smoke. And we were successful. Love it. We're going to flare the HQ now. So we might actually have to cycle a couple shocks here as well. So we're going to get a critter and a couple shocks here. So we're going to go critter, shock, shock. And now we're just going to start spamming that. Let's go. Spam, spam, spam. Let's go. Brick, brick. Taking out player bases like there's no tomorrow. And boom! Goes the dynamite. Yo! Severely underrated. That's what I'm talking about. Brick, cluster, grenade, player bases like there's no tomorrow. And we're showing you how it's done. And, you know, if you don't feel comfortable or confident going in directly on player bases, then you can easily practice on NPCs here. So check this out. Let's open up a nice spot right over here. This barrage damage is just going to wreck everything right to our kill zone. As Brick's passing by the boom cannon, we'll finish it off with an arty. So as we are in position, we're going to reflare. And now we will follow up and spam our cluster. Insane. Insane! This time we're just going to go right up the middle here. Let's get that smoke. Right to our kill zone. We'll do 2 smoke drop. I'm not a big fan of all these snipers, so I think we will drop a couple of the critters on the left and the right side. We're going to reflare the headquarters now. Let's get critters left, critters right. Let's start spamming. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, it does go up by 3 every time. And just like that, Brick is insane. Absolutely insane. I think a lot of players now will be taking out player bases on their own just with Brick and that almighty cluster grenade. A couple shock mines we might have to worry about. So let's go barrage here. Let's go arty here. Brick right there. Let's go right to our kill zone. Flirted with the cannon there a little bit. We will have a couple boom cannons directly in front of more than a few boom cannons. So let's flare. Let's get ready with that grenade spammer. We're actually going to toss a couple critters. Let's go left, right, in front, and let's just start spamming. Spam, 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 spam. Oh my Lanza. All right, now the ultimate test. Let's see if we can take a resource base with Brick and just our cluster grenade. Scout this one right now. This looks absolutely filthy. 200. You know what? Let's do it. We got to open up a hole here. We got to open up a hole here first, and we're going to open up a hole right over here. I want to take out some of the, at least one of these boom cannons. Love it. Okay, you know what? Let's go for the mortar and the flamethrower just to pick up some extra GBE, get that cannon as well. Okay, let's start off with a smoke. Let's go Brick. We're going to go right up top. First smoke. Let's go second. And then you know what? No, we'll play it safe with 2. We'll play it safe with 2. Okay, so we will need critters on this one like crazy. So we're going to flare that resource base. Now look at this. Look at this. Brick is literally a 1-woman army. So we're going to go critters left, critters right, critters behind. And now we're just going to spam. Spam, 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 spam. Oh my God. Wow. Brick does go down, but she got it done. Wow, wow, wow. Player bases, NPCs, resource bases, nothing will stop Sgt.Brick and that cluster buster. Nonetheless, there, my friends, you will be able to do this too on player bases on your map. Again, it does take a little bit of extra gunboat energy just to give you a little bit more mustard in the bottle there. And of course, with the additional boost of that barrage damage from the Spirit Dancer tribe, it's even easier, you know, clearing out some key defenses just to put Brick in a better spot when spamming that cluster grenade. All right, my friends. Do not forget to leave a like if you have made it this far. If you are new, and yes, metaphorically speaking, consider grabbing a stick of dynamite and then lighting that set stick of dynamite. You will then make your way over to that subscribe button, place that light stick of dynamite beside the subscribe button, run away, my friends, and that's right, blow up that subscribe button. Join the ranks of the Skull Army today. We will catch you guys on the next stream. Have a wonderful day. Peace!